Have fun in Michelin. Holy, ist hier viel los. I'm so sorry about my father, he can be so quick-tempered. Alright, fine, I had it coming anyway. That's what I get for putting it off so long. Huh, what do you mean? Well, I was thinking. I mean, if everything goes right tomorrow, if we both make it through to okay, maybe I should finally go introduce myself to your family. You know, do it right this time. Do you mean it? Listen, we got a hard road ahead of us, but there's no one I'd rather walk it with than you, Mary. I feel the same way, Makarov. Wow, I'm glad I got to be here for this. Been rooting for them since I was a student, so it's great to see them find some happiness in all this chaos. Yeah. Haha, good evening. Look like you fine fellows are having a splendiferous time. How about we take this opportunity to help strengthen the bonds of your friendships? What say you? Ian taught me about this. You really do pester people when you're sloshed, huh? Didn't you used to be an instructor at Source main campus? Anyway, would you mind not breathing on me like that? You reek of liquor. No, don't be like that. Come on, don't be too cold. I bought snacks and I'm willing to share. Oh boy, well, we know Instructor Thomas is a happy drunk at least. At least. Huh. Michelin Wonderland is open from 9 AM to 10:30 PM. The Sky Lantern event takes place on Lakeside Beach at 10 PM. Sky Lantern, I'm guessing those must be the ones floating out on the lake. They must send them flying at night to illuminate the night sky. That does sound pretty magical. Goes to show why this theme park is hyped up as the best in all Zemuria. Well, I've mastered the elderly style and used up all of my tickets. That's a lot for one day. I should think of getting some sleep, especially considering what awaits me tomorrow. Now select Call a Day with from the archive menu. The story progresses. Select option if you've kept invitation or promised to meet someone. Special events will take place. Ja, aber wenn hier schon noch so Events sind, dann nehmen wir die natürlich mit. Ja, warum nicht? Wäre schade. An umbrella amulet. You got this for me? Just a little thing, but I wanted you to have it. There's no telling what might happen after tomorrow, so I thought you should have an amulet for good luck. I appreciate all the luck I can get, soldier or no. Depending on how things play out with the Great Twilight, I might. I'm sorry I just killed the mood, didn't I? It's fine. My father's a soldier. I know what it's like to have to wait for someone to come home. But do make sure you come home, Nightheart. I want to see you again. Fiona, I'll be back. I promise you that. I hold you to that. Am I right with two officially an item? They make a good match. Fiona's every bit as strong as he is. Ja. Ein bisschen Happy Romance. Hier überall. Damit Wien dann gleich auch seinen romantischen Moment in Tower haben kann. Da hinten ist jemand? Ich bin schon hier hinten drin. Oh, hi Schmidt. Oh, there you are, Professor. Is there something special about that notebook? Looked like it's seen a few winters, to say the least. It's nothing. Merely checking its content before I disposed of it, to ensure that nothing important was overlooked, you see. It is one of the few relics left by my first disciple, after all. That would mean that Franz Reinford's. Even now, it is a treasure trove of ideas. It actually offered an excellent solution for a problem that I had identified. But we've already pulled out all the research we can. There's no reason to hold on to what remains. I thought that our time apart might result in something productive, but that hope appears to have been in vain. I see. Franz Reinford, according to what we saw in the spectral moon mirror, that was just an alias for him. I'll leave it to you to figure out where to go from here. Right, Professor, we'll do what we can. By the way, if you're not opposed, I'd be grateful if you could hold off on disposing of that notebook until we reach a conclusion. With him, I mean. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll be in a position to deal with it tomorrow anyway. Thank you, Professor. Schätze ich mal irgendwann. Ja. Paniert mehr, was die Beziehung zwischen den beiden. Hey, the general here told me you reached some kind of crazy milestone. Congratulations. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you not to let this go to your head, right? Right, this isn't the end for me. It's only the beginning. I must admit, seeing two high-level 8 elite practitioners going at it lit a fire within me as well. Care to join me for a sparring session, Wallace? I want to work some of that excitement off. Sure, if that's what you want, count me in. I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear this from, but don't push yourself too hard, alright? Well, warte immer noch darauf, dass wir mal den Kampf zwischen Wien und zum Beispiel Victor kriegen, um zu sehen, wie stark ist Wien gewachsen. Oh! Wow, what a view, huh? I never would have guessed we'd reunite on a night like this one. It certainly is lovely. Though we have been keeping correspondence, I believe it's been about a year since we last met face to face. You invited me to tea and gave me such a thoughtful gift back then. You remembered? Why, of course I remember. You have wanted to teach me what beautiful form love could take. How could I ever forget? Well, you know, I was just a youngster back then, that's all. Come on, Anton, you're enjoying this way too much. I love Sharon, really. She may have rejected me, but there's something I need to tell her while I can. I do wonder, why did you choose to come so far to Albonia now? You may sound presumptuous, but could it be that you came here to see me? No, you've got it all wrong. Well, actually, I mean not all wrong. You don't know how much joy it brings me that you travel all this way for me. But as I already told you in my letters, you should utterly forget about me. I'm not the person you think I am. Wait, but... I'm sorry I haven't told you this before. My life is one that's shrouded in darkness. The way I conduct myself and the way I love with selflessness to cover up that part of me. So please stop this. Best you never come and see me again. Sharon? You don't mean that. Sir, I should have said all of this sooner. No, Sharon, can't you see? My heart aches when I think of yours. Huh? I realized something. In your final letter, I got the feeling you were trying to push back your own emotions. Under all of that kindness, you harbor a terrible sorrow. It's weighted you down for a very long time, I believe. And that's why I had to tell you this one thing. You've had troubles in your life, and maybe you've lost hope in yourself. But I believe in you. Your experiences have made you who you are, someone who makes everyone around her smile. Sorry, maybe I won't step there, but I really needed to get that off my chest. I feel much better now. Anyway, I better get going, huh? Promise me you'll take care of yourself, Sharon. Anton, wait. Huh? You took me by surprise, but now allow me to say something in return. I feel that I can finally face both my family and even myself, all because of you. So thank you. I'm ever so grateful you came to see me. Anton? Your face is so red, perhaps you should take a rest. Oh, Ricky, I think I'm in heaven. I only heard bits and pieces of a conversation, but probably wasn't something I should be listening in on. Though I'm pretty sure that Sharon feels just the same as he does. I'm glad they will reunite before the battle begins. Oh, Anton tut mir schon ein bisschen leid, dass er schon durchaus abgewiesen wurde. Anton told Sharon her past has made her who she is. It gave her the resolve to face her family once more. Oh. Okay, cool, das heißt, wir können gleich noch ein Event sehen. Schauen wir hier erstmal nochmal weiter rum. Hier könnte durchaus noch Event sein. Tatsächlich, ja. Zwischen... what a wonderful evening. The cheering of a crowd at that Michi really make this place feel alive. You're not fooling anyone, you know. While I appreciate that you're pacing yourself on drinking, you're still clearly on edge. Can you blame me? The fate of the world to rest entirely on our actions tomorrow. A small case of worry is only natural. It is, but you're not worried about tomorrow. You're worried about your plan for tonight. I should have known trying to hide it would be folly. Of course you would see through me. You've been my bosom friend for over 20 years. Against my better judgment, clearly. Well, do whatever you must. You feel you must. I'll be sure to drink a toast to your memory. You say that as if you don't believe I'll succeed. What's that all about? Something must be going down tonight. Ich habe so einen Verdacht. Ich habe so einen Verdacht, das, was passieren wird, hat was mit Oliver und Sharon zu tun. Margarita, when did you change? Oh, I got a little package, so I nipped on a cereal bar I brought along. Would you like a bite? Oh, no thank you, I'm alright. Such a peaceful night, isn't it? But my, how cold. I can feel my lips drying out already. Do they look dry to you, Vincent? Take a good, close look. Is she asking me to kiss her? Why, oh why, did she have to take a nibble of that cereal bar? No, how could I be so callous? Love is blind, is it not? No matter her appearance, Margarita is still my darling Margarita. I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Ehrlich gesagt bin ich mir da im Moment irgendwie nicht mehr ganz so sicher. Elliot. Elliot mit seinem Harem oder was? Hey, sorry I'm late. Look, I ran into my way over though. Hi everyone, I didn't know you'd all be wandering the park together. That's right, we were planning on taking a look around as a foursome. Of course, you're welcome to join us, Elliot. I mean, the Arc and Seal performance's rap party has kind of been put off after all. I hope you'll join us first, and I couldn't be there for rehearsal, so we'd love to hear all about working with them. Well, sure, I'd be happy to. Also, I was actually playing a little performance of my own later. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. That sounds wonderful. There's nothing like music to lift one's spirits. Yeah, lifting spirits is what tonight is for. I'll lift the audience's spirits so high, they'll rip right out of their bodies. That might not be quite as soothing as you're hoping for, Mint. Count me in too. This sounds like it will be fun. So nice to see all of them laughing and smiling together. One thing bothers me though. Did Mint say she just ran into Elliot? Pretty sure she told me she was planning to meet up with him. Well, as long as we have fun, it'll be fun to see them all perform together again. Ja, Mint und Elliot, hä? Immer überlegen, was sind so die Class 7? Beziehung Elliot und Mint, Gaius und Vivi, Juices und Milliam, I guess. Also das ist zumindest das, was am ehesten kommt. Matthias mit Patsy, Ash und Tatjana, Kurt und Juna, Crow mit Vita, gut, Elisa ist der Kanon-Ship Perrine. Das heißt, die armen Muse, Altina, Laura, Emma, Fee, Sarah, Tora, gut, Elise mit Patrick Elfin und Duvali gehen leider anscheinend leer auf. Sorry about that. Also Tor geht in meinem Playthrough nicht leer aus, logischerweise, aber im Kanon quasi. Damit habe ich alles geschafft. Dann will ich aber einmal... Okay, ich habe nichts. Hier nochmal.
Wow.
Hier nochmal alles einmal abschicken. Hier habe ich eine Menge gut gemacht. 50%, 60%, wow.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Great job. See you later.
Dann können wir, glaube ich, Call it a day machen. Oh ne, wir haben ja noch... habe ich gerade vergessen. Wir haben ja noch ein Ding. Ja, mit wem? Mit wem will ich jetzt noch ein Event haben? I guess ich nehme dann Elisa. Wo fällt mir gerade auf, warum hat die eigentlich keine Herzen? Konnte doch mit Sicherheit ein Herz. Aber wahrscheinlich wurde es hier rausgelöscht, weil man sie, weil man ihre Herzen nicht mehr voll machen kann, wahrscheinlich. Hätte mich irgendwie sehr gewundert, wenn man mit Elisa keinen Romance-Weg gehen kann. Ja, wir könnten mit Elisa... Ja, nehmen wir Elisa. It's a great view, the whole of Michelin sparkles. Being able to share a ride on a Ferris wheel with you is like a dream come true, Reen. Yeah, it's the same for me. I can't stop tomorrow from coming, but as long as you're here with me, Elisa, I know that everything's going to work out somehow. Reen, it's a little silly, but I like it when you say things like that. I've been able to keep my head up through everything because of you. I'm never going to forget this moment. Me neither. Ich würde echt gerne mal Trails auf Anime sehen. Man hast mehr als genug Staffeln, ne? Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Elisa. They enjoyed the night, yeah.
Hey, Reen. Thanks for inviting me out tonight.
Haha, of course. You don't need to thank me for that.
I just thought I'd never get a chance to spend time with you like this again. I mean, sure, it would have been nice to be here under better circumstances, but despite everything going on in the world, I still enjoyed our time tonight. Every last moment of it. So, thank you. I mean it.
Elisa, I should be the one thanking you for always standing by my side. We both have a lot at stake in tomorrow's battle, but that doesn't mean we have to face it alone. We'll get through it all together, Elisa, hand in hand.
Right. Hand in hand.
Heaven Anima. Ah, nee, nicht das hier. Was bringt es mir? Oh, okay. Damit, jetzt habe ich aber alles. Hopman, now? I'll be waiting in wetlands. CR. It could be a trap. Maybe I should just ignore it. Can end the evening 3 times from the L2 action button. Ich denke, ich gehe hin. Ich hoffe, da passiert jetzt nicht irgendwie ein Romance-Weg. Oh, ja. I guess ich speichere mal. Bevor mir dann gleich der Romance-Weg entgegenspringt. What should I do? It could be a trap. Ich glaube nicht. It has to be her. But why now? I don't want to make everyone worry, so I'll just go on my own. Million wird ihm folgen, oder? Come on, lass also Million kann schon mitnehmen. Ich glaube, das würde Claire und Million sehr helfen. Ah.
So you came after all.
Yeah, I know all about it now. What's with the outfit? Oh, this? I wasn't sure about it at first either. But it's the uniform for the Knights of Blood and Iron. I feel a little embarrassed doing this thing, to be honest. Oh no, I think it suits you. It's really flattering. Wait, what am I saying? Uh-huh. So I take this means you're done with the RMP. Yes, now that Operation Jormungand is ready, the RMP will be obsolete. I'll be joining up with Governor General Rufus, Prince Cedric, Lecter, and the others tomorrow. We'll all be mobilizing on board Tuata de Danann. I see. I'm sorry, Rena couldn't change after all. I set up this meeting so we could see each other one last time. Claire, don't go easy on me now. As an Ironblood, I have a duty to apprehend you. I could force you to go to wherever upcoming rivalries will be taking place. Likewise, you have an opportunity to incapitate one of your enemy's pawn. I hope you're not going to pass it up. Either way, we both have a lot to gain, don't you think? You may be right, but I still haven't given up on you. How could you can possibly say that? Had you come here alone, I could have easily been planning an ambush. Please give me some credit. I would have sent if there was anyone else here beside us. You came here alone, same as me. You didn't want Lecter or one of your other allies interfering, right? Besides, even if I wasn't able to sense the sneak attack coming, I know you wouldn't pull that kind of trick. But not the Claire Weaver I know. Nobody bears a grudge against you, not me, or Miriam, or Tina, or Yuna. Everyone in the old Class 7, even Sarah, would be happy to have you back on our side. There's no going back now. It won't change, no matter what kind of front you put on, or how much you try to resist us. I'm sure it's the same for your brother and Major Irving. We all care about you so much, we'll never give up on you.
Stop it! How can you be so cruel? I stood by and let Milliam die. I'm still going along with the Great Twilight. Don't you dare forgive me. If you don't hate me, how am I supposed to?
Come on now, Claire. You know that isn't fair.
Milliam, you're here. Yeah, I saw you sneaking out. I got used to stand down while I came on my own to check things out. I should have known you were just going to meet a lovely lady. Oh, and speaking of that, your outfit is so cool, Claire. Right? How? My body may be gone, but my spirit lives on in this world. And thanks to Steel Maiden, I can walk around outside it again. Didn't Campanella tell you? Well, I guess he's not the type to share. Milliam, it's really you. I'm so glad. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm really bad at this stuff. I really need to work on my social skills, huh? William,
I'm not gonna make a mistake like that again. Even with what's happened, I'm still an Ironblood. I've gotta look out for you, too. Tomorrow, we'll finally settle things once and for all. With you, Lecter, Rufus, Gramps, and that newbie Prince, too. Me and Reen will get through to you guys.
She's right. We'll see you tomorrow. Regardless of Jormungand or Mirage, I promise you that as a member of the Radiant Wings. Just have patience until then.
All right, if you insist. I'll be waiting for you. That's my promise as a knight and guardian of the Great Twilight and a pawn of the rivalries. When next we meet, I won't show any mercy.
Okay. We'll come at you with everything we've got. Reen received his touchy and something else. Sorry, I didn't mean to waste so much of your time on an important night like this. But I'm really happy I got to see you again. Thank you, Reen. You too, Milliam. Yeah, same here. Claire. Ooh, that's a pretty fancy airship she came on. I wonder if it's one of those high-speed RMP dealies. Man, I wish we could have come along and checked it out. I bet it'd make for one heck of a joyride. If all these things were that easy. But now just seeing her face again is enough for me. We'll set everything right tomorrow. Yep, you bet we will. Meeting secrets like this was pretty fun, huh? I won't deny that, but we should be getting back. Roger. Ich habe ein Item bekommen. Kaleido Hearts. Das Ganze, vermutlich mal, haben wir dadurch ausgelöst, dass wir ihr das Ding da gegeben haben, ihr die Mundharmonika, oder? Claire finally shared her feelings with Reen and Milliam. She didn't expect forgiveness and steeled herself to settle things. War das nicht, ist Kaleido Heart nicht ein richtig gutes Item? Es ist zumindest gut für Stepitenfarm, okay. Also definitiv hilfreich. Vielleicht. Schade.